It's still spooky! Spooky has not ended. Because we haven't finished our Neopets yet. It'll be over when the spooky is over. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, Star. We got Neopets. Ixi Aisha. Also, this title may have been a little bit optimistic because we still have to finish the it's not an Ixi. Aisha! We still have to finish the Aisha. I wonder if I'm just getting them mixed up because I'm working on them at the same time, or if in my brain Aisha and Ixi just sound similar. And I'm like, yep, that's the same word, isn't it? Okay. Let's switch on over. I'm definitely not sick of this background music. I could have... I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I've been listening to the same music fishing in VR chat for like 5 hours now. That one's a good track, though. Whatever they've got playing right now in that world is good. I need to find it before it's gone. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. Yeah. Let's switch on over to... Yeah! Over to art. I had the vague thought of putting another one of my screens that I'm in front of, like these TVs, over there, and running Plastic Placid Duck Simulator in the screen while I do stuff. Then the screen might get a little crowded, but any excuse to watch ducks float around is good in my book. Fake ducks. Real ducks too, but I like the fake ducks. The Halloween event's almost over, but I think I got all the Halloween ducks on the main save file that I have. Yes, I still play the duck game. I'm waiting for the Kickstarter. It keeps getting delayed, understandably, with everything going on. But it's supposed to ship in December. I don't know if it's still going to ship in December, but I'm excited for it. I told you about that, right? Like 5 months ago? It's been a while. The little diorama with the ducks that go around. Yeah. Yep, the physical merch. That's such a succinct way to say it. The physical merch for Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Yeah! It's cute! It's... can I pull a picture of it? I don't know. Can I show you a picture? I don't really know how to show without playing the video. The video's probably got music in it. But, yeah, it's a little diorama of the main level and the ducks go around. And you could get, like, different backdrops and, like, cliff sets and a little, like, party pack to decorate the area with. It was cute. They had a lot of add-ons and things, so... I'll have to find somewhere for it to go 24/7. Just ducks in a circle, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Yeah. Where will I put that? I don't want to put it on my desk, 'cause that's like electronics. That would be bad. Let's see. This Aisha! I love its face. Oh, it turned out so well. Alright, let's give it some better... Let's do some line cleanup on this. I had to stop drawing to do more drawing, which is very wild of a reality I am in right now. I had to stop drawing and close all the secret drawing files and open up the new drawing files for this stream. That's how work goes. Let's see here. Starting with the eyebrows, apparently. Eyebrows. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I started looking for a Neopet merch on eBay. It's not as bad as I... Okay, I didn't look up the V-Pets. I was scared. But looking up like cards and like some of the plushies are not so bad. So maybe it's doing better, right? Maybe now's a good time to pick up Neopet merch. I want to make... I think I can. I don't think it would have the bodysuit. I'd have to make a bodysuit. But I think if I got 2 green McDonald's Aishas, the little tiny ones, I could take them apart and put them together into an alien Aisha. Because I don't think there's any official alien Aisha plush. But I could make a tiny one all by myself. With all the different, with the extra, what is word? Extra antenna? Ear things? I think you could do it. Then it'd be like an official, yeah! I think that'd be fun. An officially unofficial alien Aisha. Which makes me wonder if other people have done that, because I don't think I was seeing the green one very much in the lots that they had right now. I wonder if other people have had that idea. Since she's like the most popular one. I was like, curious to me, should I have... I guess I'm not technically playing Neopets. I'm drawing Neopets, so it shouldn't be in the Neopets tag on here, if there is one. Is there one? Is there a Neopet tag? I would watch someone play Neopets. I should play Neopets. I'm gonna end up playing Neopets at the end of this. It's gonna happen. Just watch. Is that such a bad fate, though? Back into Neopets. I guess are there fall Neopets for us to do? I guess it'd just be anything like an autumnal vibes. Or we skip straight to Christmas like all the stores I'm sure are doing. What is Thanksgiving? We barely have Halloween anymore. Oh yeah, I told you some kid kicked my dragon, right? A good fate, though I don't know how it is nowadays. Yeah, what is Neopets like these days? Can I manipulate the lesser spotted fish market again like I did before? That was fun. Make everything go up on accident because I just bought so many lesser spotted fish they started selling for more. Did all those just get deleted when my cat went away? Did I permanently screw up the lesser spotted fish market? That'd be funny. It's my legacy. What was your favorite minigame on Neopets? Or like your daily? I can't remember the games very well. I know what was I good at? I remember Fairy Bubble Pop. I think we all remember Fairy Bubble Pop. That one's just like ingrained in your brain. But what was the one I played all the day for points? Oh, like... not your bowl. The little star creatures that hoppies? Little creatures that hopped back and forth on a seesaw. I was good at that one. Oh yeah, the brick one! The brick one was fun. The little snow creature that ate the bricks. That one was fun. Yeah. What other games are there? I saw they have that I don't know much about it, but that thing that's like preserving Flash games. Now that Flash is gone, so the games still work. Which is good, because it'd be really sad if the games didn't work anymore. I don't even know what you would do. How would you earn Neo points? If the games didn't work. We lost so much of the internet with Flash. Sadness. Eh? Ah, wrong thing. There you go. Sale. They're releasing a collection of games to the Switch? How? Oh, because it has mouse compatibility? Is that why it's able to work? I mean, I guess a lot of the games would work with, like, a controller. Do people like that they're doing this? This sounds exciting, or is it like they're not trying very hard? It sounds neat. Neopet, where's my searchy bar? Neopet Switch game. Neopet's Mega Mini Game Collection. 27 remastered minigames with a story mode, local co-op, oh, and connectivity to the Neopet website for rewards. Interesting. Oh, it's $30. It's $30. They were not crazy. That's not bad. It's for the regular Switch, so that's not to be using the mouse necessarily. Huh. Okay. After 26 years, Neopets re-enters the chat. Oh god, it's been 26 years. I will say the cover is a little meh. The cover's a little meh. I feel like they could have made it a little cuter. I like the Aisha on it though. I mean, they know that they're what they're doing. It just seems a little. Like, I remember the darkest fairy cover and the Codestone Breaker one. Those had really fun covers. Yeah. Alright. New thing to play, probably. It'll be a nice dose of nostalgia. It better have Fairy Pop. Better have Bubble Fairy Pop. That's the only game I can ever remember the name of. I remember when they introduced the, like, remember, what were they called? Browser tools? You know, things you put in your like, you download them for your web browser, and they'd live in the, like, little top bar thing. What were those called? What were they called? What were they called? What were they called? What were they called? You know what I mean? Like toolbar. I think were they called toolbars? Toolbars for your web browser. And there was a Neopet one that you could pay a subscription to get or something. I never knew anyone that had it. That's how you got the Ice Bory back in the day, if you had that subscription thing to the toolbar. It's like such a weird concept now to try and even picture subscribing to a toolbar. I'm having a hard time remembering how it worked. There we go. Aisha! Let's get her colors on. She's like a nice pumpkin-y yellow and orange under with the red. Let's see. Turn off. Folder. Aisha. I can spell. Aisha. There we go. Inverse. Collapse. And fill. Oh, there was a section I missed. One. Let's remove it in a minute. There we go. Remove it manually. Once I invert stuff, I get kind of confused which tools does what. Clear. Yeah. Bright red. Oh no, my Tamagotchi! What does she need? Not right now, I'm busy. Is she hungry? Oh, she is starving. I am a terrible Tamagotchi parent. You feed. 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 Feed, 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 quickly. I knew I should have fed her before I started stream, but I was like, no, I fed her. I didn't feed her that long ago. She'll be fine. I was wrong. I was clearly wrong. Let's see. Turn the references back on. And there we go. So how was your Halloween? You said you weren't going to do any trick-or-treaters this year. Did you get some anyway? Did they come to your door even with the lights off? Or did they understand no light mean no candy? Because at my place, they didn't understand light on meant candy. A bunch of people came to the door and were like, I guess no one's home, and then just like went to leave. It was very bizarre. They understood the secret code. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, we just had the light off. We had, like, the porch light and everything on. But then just the, like, right inside the door light was off so that you could see the porch lights better right by the door. And people were like, oh, they're not here. So then we had to put that light back on. And then people were like, oh yeah, they're home. I'm like, what changed here? Do people normally have, like, glaring bright light out their front door? Is that normal? I don't know. We had so many minions. I don't understand. My only thought is it's like a quick, cheap, easy costume, unless the minions had like a resurgence I'm not aware of. I don't think they did. There's not like a movie coming out. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's a movie coming out. So I don't know why the minions were like very, very, very common. Not that we got like that many kids. I feel like we get less every year, even though we still get enough candy for like how we used to. Whatever we don't use, we just take back. So it works out fine. But what did we have? We had the two roomies. That was cute. Only roomie. No Mira or Zoe though. only roomie got any representation at Halloween at my house. Like, this thing has a black inside of its mouth. Okay. But a pink tongue. Pink. What else did we have? We had a lot of kids just showed up in a football jersey and jeans. I don't know if that really counts as a costume. That kind of just as you put on your favorite football jersey and went trick-or-treating. We did have a lot of just like kids in normal clothes wearing just like a generic mask. We had that a lot too. Just like generic spooky mask. Like, I'm not up to date with horror, but like I recognize most of like the iconic horror masks. It wasn't those, it was just like, here's a spooky mask I got at Walmart, I guess. Which is fine. It's just like, it seems the like really little kids get into Halloween now, and then the other ones are, I guess, too cool. Too cool. Not too cool to trick-or-treat, but too cool to dress up, which is like, come on, it's fun. Have a little, isn't it fun? Is it not fun anymore? I don't know. I always thought that was fun. Yeah, the Halloween programming's over. It ended before Halloween, even. It was like the beginning of the week was the Halloween competitions I watched. They all ended. Now the Christmas ones have started. And I don't like the direction Food Network's going, making everything very, like... So this Holiday Baking Championship, the one I told you with the very generic name, they split everyone up into 2 big teams. That's kind of neat. Okay. But then it's like, it's naughty versus nice. And it's like very... I don't know. It feels very fakey. Or like they intentionally picked people... Like for the naughty team is like fighting constantly and not getting along. And, like, very catty with each other. And I'm like, did you just pick people that were very catty? Or are they, like... Is it more fake? Because, like, I know it's all reality TV, yada yada. But, like, a lot of the baking shows at least held the illusion of authenticity, I guess. It felt more authentic. And now it feels like reality TV show where everyone knows they're on a reality TV show and is acting like they're on a reality TV show. I don't know. It's like a very different vibe, and I'm not really enjoying it as much. I just kind of want to see what they're making, because they still make nice stuff. Well, were they that good this first episode? I don't know. I think the whole new teammate thing was throwing them off a bit, because like they're allowed to help each other this time, which is a neat new cog. Like, you'd sometimes see people help each other, like, right at the last minute or whatever, finish stuff up. Just, like, out of the goodness of their heart. Well, now it's like, you can. You could work together if you want to. So the nice team, like, a little bit worked together on stuff. But the naughty team just, like, did not work together. And I'm like, I don't know. And, like, one lady was on there trying to win money to bury her husband, which was like, oh my gosh, that was... That just, like, episode 1, she was explaining that. It's like, that feels very exploitative. Like, that, too, it feels like everyone always had, like, a story that was heartwarming or sad in some way, but it was just, like, the way they framed it was very, like, for maximum level of upsettingness. And then she went home on the first episode. So they knew what they were doing. They could have not put that in and had that horrible, brutal heartbreak. I don't know. I feel like they didn't used to do stuff like that on these shows. Who knows what they're gonna do with the kids' baking championship? I know, right? Oh no, deface, everything like that. Just like, it was not good. They kind of did that with the Halloween baking, like, the 2 they kind of focused on, one was a lady who had brain cancer, but they were, like, doing it very much in that kind of, she's a survivor, she's living life to the fullest kind of way. Like, thank you for sharing your story. Like, they took it seriously, and, like, focused on how she's living her life. And then another white lady was from Ukraine, and they were also, they brought her up a lot, but they were focusing on, like, how she's thriving, how she overcame her obstacles and stuff. So I was like, it was different than how they normally presented it, but I was, like, kind of okay with it, because it still felt like there was heart in it. It wasn't just a spectacle. This one just felt very uncomfortable. But it just felt very, like, this lady we're having her come on here and explain this just because it'll be, like, shock value. Like, oh my god, she's trying to win money to bury her husband. Like, no. Did not like that. And then they sent her home on the first, round. So, I'm scared of this season, I think, is what I'm coming out to. I'm scared of a Christmas show. On Food Network. It's not great. I should have just kept watching the Hallmark thing. I should have just kept watching the Hallmark competition where they were stringing men up in reindeer suits and taking photos of them. That was, that was a lot less upsetting than the Holiday Baking Championship. I need to figure out what that was. I came into it like halfway while it was playing, and then we switched off of it to watch Holiday Baking. I think it was like, instead of, they were like trying to find the next Father Christmas or something. And I like the idea that Santa is required to be strung up in a harness dressed as dancer in order to be determined the next Santa. Like, we don't need to, there's no more Santa Claus where you fall off a roof and you become Santa. No. Strung up as a reindeer is the new requirement for how to become Santa. I don't know if it was like whoever wins gets to be in a Hallmark movie, maybe? That would make sense? There's like a rough patch forming on my Cintiq where I draw all the time. I don't like it. Let's see. Maybe I'll get like a... They make these like... I don't know if they're screen... They're never really sold as screen protectors. These like texture things you can put on top of the Cintiq. It's supposed to give it like paper texture. Well, I'm thinking about getting one of those maybe to help with the scratching that just happens, but I think it's supposed to like not give you as good of feedback when you're drawing, which is why they aren't really recommended. I'll have to look into that. Also, you get like, God, that's a giant thing to try and apply to a monitor, basically. Yeah, it's another layer in between. It's why I was like, when I got it, I looked into screen protectors and people were like, don't. They weren't recommended. Like, it's not egregious or anything. I just can feel it. I can't even feel the scratches with my, well, I can maybe, it's like if I run my nail over it, I can feel where they are. But not like, it doesn't catch or anything. It's just like slight roughage from using this for like 4 years. The problem is I guess I just can feel it. So it's like, what do? Also, they're probably, like, expensive to get a screen protector that big, so I'd probably just get, like, one shot to put it on, and then if there's, like, stuff trapped underneath, what do? If you get stuff trapped underneath, you probably can't draw over that section. So it's like, you can't really win either way, because there's, like, no way you're gonna get it put on perfectly. It's huge! And it's, like, an electronic, so it's got static. I don't know, I just don't know what to do about that. I don't know if there's like maybe you can polish it or something. I really don't want to do that to this thing. I'm so scared. But let's just see what people do. I mean, I guess if from day one you had that layer on, you probably would have gotten used to it. I don't know. Oops, that was the wrong. Not that. What did I just do? Oh, I just turned the line art off. I was like, what the heck? It all disappeared. Oh, there are no shadows on your face. I'll have to make them up myself. Or make up the color yourself myself. Apply. To go back and put some more of the red shading when to come around like this. Yeah. Do I want it on the nose? Maybe just a tiny bit on, yeah, just a small bit on the nose. That's better. I also could, like, learn to draw over here or something. It's probably better for the stream anyway. So that I'm not drawing in the same small area as much. That probably would help, too. I'll try that. Force myself to draw in a new area. Yeah. Ah, I got... color. What layer is that on? There we go. This one is so much simpler to shade than the others. Let's see, let's soften the edge on some of these. And then we're almost ready to boil. We're almost there. Ready to redraw things multiple times. I'll bring that in a bit. Yeah. Oh, nope, missed some. There's always some little bit you miss. Get in the ear, in the antenna ear bits. Yeah. There, and then here. Oops, overlap too much. Oop, model, what you doing? What am I doing? There we go. Let's see, now we just need a little bit of shine. So Aisha has a little bit of shine on her nose. Does not look like shine on the A. That does not look like shine at all on the A. There we go. Yeah. Get the tongue a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of the red. Does the red have a shine? Yeah, it does. There we go. I don't know if that helps or hurts my idea that she's wearing a costume. That's what we're going with, that she's wearing a costume. Eh? I looked away. And I went bonkers. No! Could you hear kids out trick-or-treating even though you weren't doing it? Or are they all quiet? Because they were really loud in our neighborhood. Like, there was some sort of party going on afterwards, and we could still hear kids screaming. Like, very loudly into the night. Aisha! Nope, you didn't hear any? Oh, do you have well-behaved kids? Or just not enough kids? We had lots of screaming kids. Okay, I think I know the answer, but who should we boil? The Aisha or the Ixi? Which one should it be? Aisha or Ixi? Aisha, dastardly. Ixi, also dastardly. I made them both kind of dastardly. Here, I'll turn them on to pretend it's a fair competition. Okay, you can do the Ixi. Alrighty, Ixi! The one with so much line mileage when I have 20 minutes. Ixi! Okay, so let's see. File, save. File. 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 Save as. Can you see that? No, okay. Boil. Ixi. Did I save the file normally before I did that? We're going to make 2 of these. There we go. For a second I couldn't remember if I had saved the regular file before I made this duplicate. So now there's 2 of them. So I have to delete everything to make the Ixi the only thing on here for ease. Okay, let's see. Down, down. Merge, selected layers. There we go. Drop down. Did I color the lines on this one? I think I did. I did. You have brown lines. Let's see here. So anyway, that's my Christmas programming. Ruined. Unless just the first episode is weird and it gets better from here, but I have a feeling it won't. Also, there's only one. Usually there's like gingerbread challenge and cookie challenge and... No, I think that's it actually for Christmas. Like, they're running reruns of it. The Christmas... They started running already the reruns of the Christmas Cookie Challenge. Which is like... It's what you picture when you picture, like, decorated cookies. Those, like, sugar cookies that are all fancy, like, decorated with royal icing. That's that competition. And then the gingerbread one was them making gingerbread houses. They did that. That one got so popular they did a Halloween one for a while too. That one stopped first, and then I thought they still did the Christmas one for a bit, but now that's gone. They have like normal cooking competition ones. Oh no, you said Aisha! Ah, I looked away. It's too late. We'll do the Aisha next time. Aww. Here, my compromise to you. The first Christmas one we do will be Christmas Aisha, which honestly is kind of a win, because if I remember correctly, it's a reindeer. So we both win. I get to make a reindeer, and you get an Aisha. How's that, Star? Is that a good compromise? Best compromise! Yay! Alright, I will remember I have said this. I will make a note. The first one is Christmas Aisha. What does background Christmas music sound like? Is that gonna be like good? Wintry? Insipid? I could just play the Skyrim background music. That's wintry. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know what, like, Christmas lo-fi sounds like. I'm sure it exists. What does, like, a lo-fi Jingle Bells sound like? Now I'm curious. Lo-fi Mariah Carey. I like the Mariah Carey memes that were going around this year. I think they're done now that we're past Halloween, but they were funny. You think she's sick of her own song? I wonder if anyone's asked if she's sick of, like, hearing that constantly. Like, everyone else gets sick of hearing it constantly by the end of the season. Or does she not care because she probably is making absolute bank with how much it gets played? At some point, I think the bank would cancel out how annoying something could be. I bet she got sick of it even sooner. I bet you're right. She had to hear it even more, like recording it and performing it and everything. I bet you're right. I bet she got sick of it even sooner. Ah, that's great. That's way off. Let's see. There we go. Also, I noticed there's like one Halloween song, and it's the Monster Mash. Because we have a channel on TV that's Song of the Seasons. And you know, when it's Christmas, it's playing Christmas music all the time, where it's great, when not. When it's Halloween, there's just nothing. Like, half the time, it shows the name of the track that's playing. And a lot of the time, it's just, like, spooky sound effects for for mansions. Like, it's literally called spooky sound effects from, like, a collection of sound effects CDs. Like, that's the best they could find for Halloween. There's just an untapped Halloween market of songs that do not exist. I guess it's kind of hard to sing about Halloween. Like, what do you sing about? Dracula and Frankenstein and stuff? There, like, used to be Halloween cartoon specials that I think had music in them, but, like, I can't even remember, like, what they would sing about. Just, like, it's spooky time, it's spooky time. It's probably all that they were saying over and over and over. It really is just the Monster Mash, and that's it. But then there's, like, I guess spooky music probably doesn't work well with sound. Or not sound, with, lyrics. Because, like, you think about horror games, and they have, like, phenomenal soundtracks people love. So maybe Halloween music just doesn't suit itself well to words. Like, words ruin how spooky something... Because, like, the Monster Mash is goofy. One! Here we go again! Yeah, next up is Thanksgiving. Which, when I was looking at the store before Halloween, when they were getting rid of Halloween, they certainly weren't putting up Thanksgiving. They were putting up Christmas. So, I don't know where the Thanksgiving stuff went. But I don't think there's gonna be a lot of it for anyone looking for it. I mean, you might have to go to, like, Hobby Lobby or something. They might still have some. But it was, like, just straight Christmas they were putting out. I mean, I guess they didn't have it all out. I guess there could have been, like, a Thanksgiving section they just didn't have yet. But, like, they had the signs up of, like, put X Christmas thing here. So, I don't know what they're doing about Thanksgiving, if it still exists as a holiday. Yeah, I think they get grouped together, like you say. So if you didn't think to get Thanksgiving before Halloween, which is an insane thing to, I think about, you were out of luck. There is nothing left. It all went with the Halloween. I don't know, I just wish, like, holiday stuff was still in stock when the holiday came around. Apparently that's too much to ask. Like, I get wanting to be, like, prepared ahead of time, so, like, I guess putting it out a little sooner is fine, but, like, why is it all gone? And they don't even put it on that much sale initially, like, stuff used to go up to, like, 90% off at times. Now it's, like, 25% off and it's all gone. I guess it's just FOMO? You're afraid it'll be gone later? I don't know. Like, I feel like after holidays... Why do I keep shrinking? Why am I shrinking? No. I feel like after holiday sales just don't really exist anymore. So that means, what, Valentine's will be out before December's over? That's the next holiday after Christmas, right? Merry Christmas, I got you... Well, I guess Merry Christmas, I got you roses isn't actually that weird of a statement. I'm sure people do that for Christmas. Merry Christmas, I got you heart-shaped chocolate. No, again, I guess it's like just... I feel like you could tell if it was Valentine's. Like, I feel like you could probably tell if something was for Valentine's or just romantic. Like, the packaging. I wonder if we'll get... Because K-pop Demon Hunters, like... took off in popularity. I wonder if we'll get little K-pop Demon Hunter Valentine handouts this year. That'd be cute. Because I did sign with Mattel. So, Mattel is a big toy thing. Marketing. Yeah, I bet there'll be something star. That'll be fun, added to the collection. I cannot wait to see what, like, goofy little phrases are on the cards. I'd kill a demon for you. Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll say that. Kids are edgier these days. Oh, there's probably gonna be some pun about Soda Pop, because that song got massive. You're my, what is it? My Little Soda Pop? You're my Soda Pop. Oh, I can see it now. It's gonna be You're my Soda Pop and like a little pin with a little soda, pop soda on it. I bet that's what it's gonna be. I bet I can see it now. Mark my words. That's gonna be one of the little Valentine's options for sure. What else would there be? Probably one of like You're My Bestie, and it'll have all three of them on it, or like girl power or something like that. Girl boss, girl team, that kind of thing. I'm surprised I mean, I guess with everything slowed down, I'm not actually that surprised. They didn't get the dolls out in time for Christmas this year. Although I guess they probably weren't planning on it to do as well as... Not that it didn't deserve to do as well as it did, but I don't think they were expecting it to just explode. So they probably didn't have a lot of that marketing stuff pre-done. Because normally, like, you know, when, like, say a Barbie movie comes out, they've already got the toys and everything designed and ready to go. So there's not, like, a huge delay on stuff like that, but I don't know if they were expecting K-pop Demon Hunters to do the numbers it did. I should watch it again. I've only seen it once. I've heard the soundtrack an insane number of times. I'm sure... Doesn't Spotify tell you at the end of the year how often you've listened to something? I've only had Spotify for, like, 2 months. I'm sure it's going to be an insane amount of listens to the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. Yay! One will be able to... We can boil the lines. We can boil the lines! Ah! I leaned too far back. We can boil the lines today, at least. We can see what they look like. That'll be a good stopping point. Yeah! Each of these needs to be their own folder. What is this layer? Nothing. Okay, go away. You need this layer, you need this layer. You need this layer, you need this layer. And you need this layer. There we go. Turn all of this on. Collapse these to make it a little easier. Oh, right, I need that the whole time. Let's see. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, the opacity's down. I'm like, why is the line art not working? There we go, you can kind of see. I'll have to go in and do the, fix the flats. But there we go. We can see a bit of the boil. Looks a little like it's flying around. That's fun. Like a little bit of that gliding movement in there. Yeah! It does, yeah! It's a little bit like it's flying through the air. That's fun! There we go. Okay, when I move it, it stops looking like that. I think it stops animating. Yeah! Well, that's probably a good stopping point for today. We got the Ixi ready for the flats and stuff. And then we got the Aisha. Oh, the Aisha's gone. It's in the other file now. But we have the Ixi. Yeah! That'll be quick to clean up. It's just little bits where it's out of squiggle. There we go! Halloween's almost over! Probably just be one more stream of spooky Halloween. And then it'll be on to the next thing. Next Neopets. Probably a bit of gaming. Do a little bit of both. Yeah. I have to see. I have to put out the games I have and we can pick one that looks fun to play. Besides just watching ducks float around, that I could only talk over ducks floating around for so long. They're just mesmerizing. It's fun to have them on in the background while they're going around and around and around and around and around. And they're little duck ponds. Yeah, thank you for joining me. We're keeping the spooky alive for just a little bit longer. Then I'll have to, I don't know, put a leaf on my head? Yeah, maybe a leaf for fall. That'll be cute. Do a fall leaf. What kind of leaf? Ginkgo leaf! Oh, it could be a ginkgo leaf. That's fall. That counts as fall, right? It doesn't have to be like a maple leaf thing that everyone does. Or an oak leaf, whatever that is. Be a little ginkgo leaf. Ginkgo minty! Yeah! Ginkgo minty! I'll be ginkgo. Yeah! Oh, that'd be cute. Okay, new asset to make. Can I make a ginkgo leaf? Where should I put it? Should I put it like where the hat is? Or should I just have it like sprout out the middle of my head? To see. Put it in my hand or something. Well, I don't have hands, but you know, in my wing. Probably on my head. I'll have to see. Maybe we can do a fashion show and see where it should go. That'd be cute. Yeah! Well, thank you for joining me on the second to last spooky. It has been fun. We got the Aisha and Ixi. We had only red... No, the mutant Aisha was not red. I was about to say we had only red ones, but we only did 2 red ones. The color of scared. Yeah. Well, have a good afternoon. I'll see you next week. Next Tuesday. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.